Hello, welcome to a radio program produced by Friends of Terry Virgil. I'm Terry Virgil. I'm your host, and today's episode is Bathroom Laws or Law are under U.S. Constitution Amendment 10. Okay, we know that Obama put up this thing. It's not a mandate or anything like that, but we also can see that Obama likes sexual immorality. Just what is underneath the idea of sexual immorality? Let's say transgender, homosexuality, LGBTs, gays, cross-dressers, transvestites, transsexuals, and so forth are all sexually immoral. And we could make that statement hold true because if I read from the book of Deuteronomy 22, verse 5, it says, women do not put on men's clothing and men do not put on women's clothing, for it's an abomination to the Lord. And it also is an abomination to the family lifestyle. It's also an abomination to moral lifestyle. So let's get on with our little program here and talk about these things called and why it is wrong to be a transgendered person. I'm going to say it this much. There is no proof of anybody being born transgendered. None whatsoever. It is a phony idea. It's mythology. Matter of fact, it even promotes the idea of being a pervert and being a pervert in society and saying it's okay to be a pervert. I've said that several times. And right now we should understand this truth, that being a pervert is immoral. And all perverts, such as transgender, maybe we ought to think about this much. Who's lying and who isn't lying? That's right, there are a lot of liars out there, and a lot of those liars are the transgender people. Matter of fact, all the transgender people are liars. They have no integrity whatsoever because they can't tell the truth. Because they say, well, I was born a boy, but yet I really feel like a girl, is the most pathetic excuse that anybody could come up with. I challenge anybody to claim that they were born in the wrong body. I would really challenge anybody if they feel like that they should be a girl instead of a boy, or a girl should be a boy instead of a girl. I challenge you to that idea. And here's why. You have no sight. Have no source of reference to look at. If you had a source of reference, I'd look at it, but I'm not going to waste my time looking at it. Now, if you feel that there should be a law, a bathroom law, or laws, then it should fall underneath the United States Constitution Amendment 10. And according to the United States Constitution Amendment 10, I'm going to paraphrase it here a little bit, is the fact that the states have the right to determine what laws and laws should not be on the books. Let's face facts. We know that the bathroom laws are all based on liberal /Democrat /communist /socialist ideas. We know that. We know that transgender ideas are all based upon communist /socialist /Democrat /liberal ideas. We know that. And all those ideas are phony. But it came to one thing, and I will say it this much. I got a lot of friends that will agree with me. And I know, and it doesn't matter what group, whatever they come from, wherever, in their background, they would say the same thing as I'm saying. The states have the right to make laws. Not some liberal moron in the White House who thinks he knows better and thinks he's better than God. Not some liberal idiot that says Well, I believe that all public schools across the United States of America should put in bathroom locker rooms and bathroom and lock and transgendered bathrooms so that they could all go in there and be proud to disgrace themselves and to disgrace society. Let's put it this way. According to the U.S. Constitution, Amendment 10, all public schools are to be regulated by the local governments. That means the city that they're in. If the city that they're in wants to have every pervert pee in the bathroom of whatever they choose to pee in, then that's up to the local government. That's not up to the federal government. That's the whole purpose of all this for the next 25 minutes that we're going to speak about. We're going to speak about how the U.S. government should not make threats to the local governments and the local school boards. And I guarantee you one thing. If I was on a school board right now today, I'd be trying to find a skunk to raise a stink over what Obama said. Obama is saying that right now he's saying that the schools have got to just provide a bathroom and call it a safe haven. Well, there is no such thing as King's X, safe haven, or anything as such in the world today. People have heard it before, and will always hear it before from me. I will not back down from this idea. I will not back down from what I'm saying. You would be correct to say that I do not like sexual immorality. That would be a safe idea to say. I also look at it this way, too. It's up to the local governments to determine whether a boy could pee in the girl's bathroom or a girl could pee in the boy's bathroom. And yet, you got some moron, idiot, violating the U.S. Constitution by stating that it is wrong to have the opposite sex pee in their own bathrooms. A girl pee in a girl's bathroom and a boy pee in the boy's bathroom. That's stupid. It's stupid of him to even come out to make a statement like that. It's totally unacceptable. I've said it in the past that it is up to the local governments, not the governments of federal government nor state government. Governors in the states that they are in that are protesting this idea, thank God for them. Pastors, I'm going to say this much to you, and you should be preaching against the idea of the federal government stepping in and telling each and every school district across the nation that it has got to conform to this. Because here's the thing. If you don't, then you got one major problem. It's called dictatorship. Obama's already proven to be a dictator. That's part of this whole process. He's proven that. He's proven to be a liar. A very good liar. He doesn't even know. He knows what integrity means, but he doesn't have any integrity. That's why if you read the scriptures that I put before you, it would tell you exactly how a transgender person really is. And I'm going to say this much, that transgender people are not real. It's all phony. Phony baloney. If you have male body parts and you're born with it, you are a male. There's no saying, well, I got the right to decide after I was born what I am. No, that is not it. People got to understand that you have got these things called Transgenderism is a lie. It's a myth. It's phony. If a boy came up to me and said, well, I feel like a girl today, I'd say you are the most stupid, ridiculous, mentally retarded kid, because there is no such thing. Yes, I would use those words. I'm not afraid of them. I would even tell them and show that boy where he is sexually immoral. He has no morals, has no rights to tell me what he can and cannot do. If you have morals, you can tell me what you can and cannot do. And I guarantee you one thing. Morality is the key right now. And to sustain morality is the idea of us to have our sovereignty as a nation. This nation is founded on morals and very basic principles. Yes, you could say, well, I choose to be something today, but I also choose to be something else. And I am going to put it this way. You do not have any right to tell me that I have to accept it or not. You do not have any right to tell me where you're going to pee or where you're not going to pee when you're in public. Where you do it at home, that's up to you. If you want to play with Barbie dolls as a boy and wear girls' clothes as a boy, that's up to you. That's your sin. That's up to you. That's not up to me to have tolerance over it or even be diverse over it. I do not buy into this liberal idea that we have to be tolerant and we have to be diverse. There's no way. It's up to the states, according to U.S.Const.amend.X. It's up to the states whether we do this or not. It's up to the local governments. I live in a county in the state of Wisconsin. I live in a city, or a town, actually, a village, in Wisconsin, a local one, there might be immorals living here among us, and there might be people that are moral. Face the facts. And then you got people like Clinton, Obama, Ketchup Man, telling us that we have to be tolerant and diverse. I'm going to say no. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it this much and put it this way. Anybody that wants to work for me, you better be moral and have moral values. Matter of fact, I'm even going to say this much. You better be what I want you to be and how I feel that you should be. And if you're that way out in society, I might fire you. If you feel that you need to be a liberal. Because I will not tolerate liberals. I will not tolerate this idea of transgender. I will not tolerate homosexuals. I will not tolerate LGBTs. I will not tolerate anything other than pure Christian moral values. I will tolerate what God tolerates. End of sentence. And if God tolerates transgender, then I guess I'm going to have to do that. But God does not tolerate transgender. He doesn't. Matter of fact, he condemns it. He would love to have you stay away from this stuff. Step on that evil transgender ideas. For evil transgendered ideas turns evil into evil. It's a monster that deserves to be destroyed, and destroyed very harshly. We need not to have this thing called the evil world of transgendered. Matter of fact, what I'm speaking about falls underneath the Common Core standards. It also comes down to, believe it or not, the UN Agenda 21. It also comes down to Sustainable Development Agenda. I focused